Hi, everybody. I am Dan Scott, and I am here with some incredibly exciting news, something we've been sitting on for a couple of days now, but now it is time to share it with the world. The great news concerning the show, Grand Slam Ministries, our 501c3 nonprofit. God has just blessed us beyond what I could ever imagine. And we're going to tell you what that is right now. If you've been listening to the show, just very quickly, you know that we've lost our flagship station as of October 22nd, WGTK 94.5 FM, The Answer in Greenville. So we've got to replace the flamethrower. And I be honest with you, I was like, God, we worked all this time. You did all of this to get this thing rolling, and now 8 months in, it's gone. What are you up to? God has a plan. He always does. He knew this was going to happen from the beginning. And contacts that you make sometimes years ago, you just keep those in the back of your mind, and God will bring them to the forefront at the right time, which He did in the last 2 or 3 weeks. And to that end, I am excited to announce today that the Dan Scott Show is adding the Life FM network, all 22 over the air stations, to our on the air family beginning on November the 4th. It's a gospel music station and network. They do different things on Saturday mornings, and we are happy to be a part of that. We're talking stations not only in the upstate of South Carolina and Western North Carolina, but also Chicago, St. Louis, Indianapolis, Springfield, Massachusetts, elsewhere in Tennessee and Alabama and Florida, just all over the place. We have expanded now much more quickly and beyond any place that I thought we could in this short period of time. But thankfully, I'm not in charge. The Lord is in charge, and He is the one who has led us in this direction. I want to thank Rodney Baucom and the folks at the Life FM for being willing to hop on board with us here and help us really take this thing and hopefully explode it, take it to the next level and beyond. There are some ways that you can pray for us in this because we're stepping out in faith, and we are going to need your help. We, first of all, ask you, if I can find the right thing here, think about donating because we're looking for 200 donors at $25 a month, 200 at $10 a month. If we could get there, we could take this thing much further than where we are now and begin funding our core missions of mentorship and helping children. You can send a check to P.O. Box 35, Central South Carolina 29630, or that QR code you see in the upper right hand portion of your screen. You can just scan that. It'll take you right to our donation screen. More than anything else, though, you see our prayer needs at the bottom. For God's direction, He leads and I follow. That's always the most important thing. For more speaking opportunities, not only to talk about Grand Slam Ministries and the show, but more importantly, to share my testimony of what God has done in my life, taking me from a path of destruction and giving me new life in Jesus Christ. And then, obviously, for people to come alongside us, businesses, individuals, churches, corporations, looking for partnerships of all kinds. And there are some things we can do with the show, with the website, with our social media that we can help you if you are a business that would like to get involved with us. DanScottShow.org is the website. You can go there. It's got all of our contact info there, or the email is dan@DanScottShow.org. Just so excited I can hardly contain myself to add the Life FM network to our family and begin broadcasting our show on all 22 of the stations of the Life FM beginning on Saturday morning, November the 4th. Our other 12 affiliates, the other 5 over the air stations, and the other 7 internet only stations, they will continue their regular Sunday programming of the show. And we're going to look to continue to expand this thing. A lot of it will depend on how quickly we can grow that donor base. We have already done much more and gone much faster than I ever dreamed we could, but God knew. And that's what I have to keep remembering. That's what you have to remember as well. Thank you for your time and your attention. We will have more for you and talk about it on this week's Dan Scott Show, airing on our 13 affiliates, including WGTK, for the next 2 weeks through October 22nd. And then on November the 4th, we are off and running with the Life FM and it's 22 over-the-air stations across that network on Saturdays, 7 to 8 a.m. Can't wait. Thank you for indulging me for a few moments. We'll look forward to talking to you again soon. Until then, I'm Dan Scott, as always, saying God bless you and so long, everybody.